In the snapshot 21W14A, we got a look at the brand new raw ores that made their way into Minecraft. But not even a full week later, today we have got a look at some brand new raw ore textures that I assume will be making their way into today's snapshot 21W15A. So in this video, I'm going to be giving you a look at them, talking about the pros and the cons to these new textures, talking about why they're bad, but why they are also pretty good. So if you do go on to enjoy the video, be sure to drop a like and subscribe if you're new around here for daily Minecraft videos. But without wasting any more time, let's get right into the video. So this all began as usual over on Twitter, where the absolute legend Jappa, who is the lead artist of Minecraft, who works on like all the beautiful textures we experience all the time in Minecraft, actually tweeted out about this, showing us some brand new raw ore textures. The tweet actually began with, "I changed the new raw ores a bit, gave them all a familiar silhouette to communicate that these are raw ores. I think that it is a nice Minecraft touch." Now this tweet obviously touched upon how Jappa wanted to give them all a similar silhouette. We'll get back onto that a bit later on, but if we actually look at these textures, as you can see, we get quite a good look at how they all look, and they all look pretty good in my opinion. But the thing is, if you compare these to last week's, I think honestly they're a bit of a downgrade. I do really like how they look, and potentially if we got these last week I'd be a bit more attached to them, but just when I look at them, I do not prefer them to last week. So I just think they're a bit more plain and lack a bit more personality, if you get what I'm trying to say. But yeah, we can definitely see what Jappa said here by trying to create a similar silhouette for all of them, which is definitely pretty interesting and pretty cool. That's one thing I talked about in the last video, how some people could get confused. But yeah, we'll talk about that a bit more later on, trust me. But this is the new raw ore textures. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. This tweet was actually met with quite a bit of backlash though, from a lot of people that like last week's textures, and from a lot of people actually suffering from colour blindness or that may be visually impaired. Now we know that this has been a big focus for Mojang, trying to include everyone so that everyone can have the exact same experience when they play Minecraft. In fact, someone actually tweeted out, "What about accessibility? I think raw ores should have unique shapes like the ore blocks." Which is true, the ore blocks do all have unique shapes to make them stand out for people that may not actually be able to see the specific colour, and then actually shown an image of the raw ores if someone could actually only see the colours black and white, which is, you know, as you can see here, they all look pretty similar. If you jumbled them around for me and I did not know which one was which, I would not be able to tell the difference between the iron and the gold from far away. So potentially some tweaks to them could be made, maybe just like in last week's snapshot where the iron had kind of a few chunks around it. Maybe they should add that around the iron just to make that stand out from the gold, and if they did, I think that could really work. But then Jappa actually replied to this tweet saying, "Just because they have similar positioning and rectangular shapes doesn't mean colourblind people are not able to discern them. The old ores were literally the same except for the colour. That is an issue. The raw ores are very different." Now this is kind of a good response, obviously saying, "Why are you hating on these? That literally, look back a few weeks ago, the ores were literally all blocks that look the exact same." So that is a good response, and I agree that maybe after a while people may be able to tell the differences a bit easier. But one thing for me at least is I miss that personality. One thing I really enjoyed about last week's snapshot and the raw ore textures was each raw ore had its own personality. You had the gold, which looked very unique from the iron and the copper, and although I did not like the raw iron texture, at least it looked unique. I absolutely love the way they all look. After playing with them all for a week, and you probably saw this in my background gameplay here on the channel, I really do love how they all look, and I've really, you know, I found that they've actually grew on me quite a lot. So to see that them lose that personality and just all become rectangular chunks of ore, it's a bit boring in my opinion, and I really would like to see some changes made to this. But you know, if these are the final ore textures we did actually get, I would not be too angry. They still do look pretty cool. But of course everyone, that is just my opinion. That's just what I think about all this. Be sure to let me know what you think down below in the comments. Like Japper said, and like Japper has been saying in some responses, there's two sides to every coin. Everyone has their own opinion, so be sure to let me know yours down below in the comments. Personally, it's just a quick roundup. I do like these. I like how they look, and I really like the idea of making all the silhouettes similar for maybe some newer players that might not be able to understand them. But as I said, I do miss the personality of the old ores. I like how they all had this uniqueness to them, and they had their own little personalities and their own little shapes, and to see that taken away is of course a bit sad. Now, I am actually recording this video on the 14th of April 2021 on Wednesday, and we are also set to receive the Snapshot 21W15A today. So if we do actually get these in today's snapshot, I will not be surprised at all. I'm guessing that we're going to get these in today's snapshot, so if we do, of course, this will be a little in-depth look at the new textures, so that you can come back to it when the snapshot releases, have a look at this video, and have a little bit of a discussion maybe down below in the comments as to what you think about these new raw ore textures. In my head though, I'm struggling to kind of figure out, is this an upgrade or is this a downgrade? They'll probably grow on me over, you know, the next week like the current raw ore textures did, but I really hope they do, because it's just a shame to, you know, think about what we could have got and what we've actually got. If these are the final textures, I'll never be able to get that out of my head, just thinking in an alternate universe somewhere, what if we actually got the original raw ore textures? But I probably shouldn't be thinking about it too in depth, everyone. That is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to drop the video a like and subscribe if you're new around here for daily Minecraft videos. You can also check us out on Twitter, Twitch and Discord. There's links to all of those down below in the description, everyone. And yeah, I do have some big videos I've been working on for a while coming out soon. I'm a perfectionist. I really want to make sure these videos are awesome before I actually release them for you all, so be sure you keep your eyes out for them. You should be able to tell them apart from my regular daily videos, so if you see them uploaded sometime in the near future, be sure to check them out, everyone. But yeah, thanks for watching and goodbye.